Hello everyone, I am here today with my final layout from New York City from my December 2017 trip. This actually isn't the last page, but I know what I'm doing for the last page on the other side, so I'll put that all in later. So this is technically the last layout, and I feel like it's taken such a long time. Really, it hasn't. I mean, I just went in December of 2017, so this is actually really fast for me to get to something. So, about 6 months, that's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. But I only have 2 photos here and then this card. And this card, I love it. It really makes me think New York when I see it. So I just love it. But it's so busy, I don't need to do anything else with this one. So it's just doing something with the photos. And this one, it'll probably be something down here because there's dead space here. And this is the AirTrain, by the way. This is what takes you out to JFK once you leave the regular subway system. And then I just caught the sign from it and decided to include that. So even though I was going back to the airport and it's kind of talking about going away from it, it still works, I think. And I think I'm going to look for some kind of a circular element because I've got circles here, here again, and I think it'd be kind of cool to make that work either here or here. Again, not exactly sure what that is. I know I have some circular elements in my travel stuff, so I'm going to look and see what might work. And then no idea what I'm going to do in the other space. Probably a phrase label or something, but not sure yet. So I'll look through my stuff as usual and I'll take it from there. When I was going through my stash of stuff, all my phrase labels, they're kind of over here in a pile. You can't see them, but there they are. I came across this, which isn't even a phrase. It's just dots, and I don't remember why exactly that's in there, but it kind of works because I was looking for something that had circles, and that certainly would work. So I think I'm going to use it, but I don't know if I'm going to have it here or down here or what. So I'm just going to kind of hold it over here to see what else I find. But that's my starting point. And I'm thinking no matter where I put it, I'm going to layer it with something. So I think I probably need a phrase sticker of some type. So I'm going to look through all the ones that I have and see what I find. I took out this sticker sheet and I did find a phrase that I like. It says, "All aboard," so I want to use that since it is a train. And then I also found this circular element. It was unforgettable. And this is just a digital file that I printed and cut out. And I think I want to use this down here, which means that this phrase and this piece have to go up here. And you know what? Actually, when I'm looking at this right here, I don't like this. I don't like circles on top of circles. Let's switch this and see what I think of that. Yes, I like that better. Okay, good. Woo! Now I feel better. So I've got circles at opposite angles kind of here, opposite corners. So I will do that. Start with this probably and cut that down and get it along the edge there. And then I will deal with this. So I've inked the edges of this before I put this on here just because there is some kind of gray elements, neutral elements in the background, and I want it to stand out a little bit and not just be that stark white. So I have that over there drying. And then I did this one. And I like how it looks, the olive in those little circles. And I do think I am going to put a little staple in there. Just, uh-oh, I'm out of staples. I should have checked that before I started filming. So these are just my little box of mini staples. And I thought I had a brand on here. Maybe these are the ones that actually came with it. This is a Stampin' Up! Brand. It's the same as like the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. It's just Stampin' Up! Brand. So I think these actually maybe are the staples that came with it. I don't know. So as I was loading my stapler up here, I realized I probably should mention that this has actually been discontinued. Stampin' Up! Is no longer making this, so you can't get it. But again, it is the same as I think pretty much every other Tiny Attacher, a mini style, that you could get. So, but I just didn't want anybody to go looking for that and then find out that you can't get it. So there we go. That card is done with the sticker and the little label here with the dots and the staple. And then I have to put this on there. And once again, seeing this laid out, I'm going to change my mind a little bit. I want to keep this card where it is, but I originally thought I was going to have this over more to the right side. I don't like that. It's like too straight up and down to do it that far over. So I think I'm actually going to mostly center it. I think that's how I'm going to have to do it here. So there we go. I did put this on here. I cut off the edge that was overhanging over the edge of the photo. And then I forgot to mention this. This is the ink that I used to do the edge here. So it's by Stampin' Up! And it's Smoky Slate. So it's just a nice gray neutral color. So now that this is in here, I am going to put in a little staple right between this line and the little asterisk looking thing here. There we go. And I think this one is done. I really don't think that it needs much other than what I have here. The only other thing I would possibly think about is maybe like putting rhinestones or something somewhere, maybe on here just to give it a little bling. Let's try it. Since I'm saying that, I have them handy. Let's see here. Would I go for clear ones, I wonder? I don't think I'd want to do red because the background is red. Let's look. Oh, but those rhinestones, they completely cover up the black circles, which I don't know that I like. You know, I don't think I'm going to do that. And I don't think I have any smaller ones than these. These are, ooh, are these 3/16 or 1/8? Well, whatever size they are, I don't have any smaller ones, I'm pretty certain. So that's not going to work. So I think it will stay just like this. So here's the last layout done. I'll put in the stuff on the backside when I have that ready, and then I can do a flip through. So watch for that coming. There will be a flip through of the whole New York album as soon as I get that closing page put together. Thanks for watching.